Hey there, gang. Another fine day here at Rancho Del Dunkzinski. It's me, the Big D, Dunkzinski here. We're gonna mix up some fertilizer today and feed some of our plants. Let's get going. Alrighty, gang. So, we're starting off with just plain water. We'll let that fill up. While it's doing that, I've got my micro pipette here, and I'm setting it to 1 milligram. And open up my CalMag here. Pop my micro pipette in. Grab 1 milligram. Pop it in the water. Grab another milligram. Pop it in the water. Next, I'm going to take some of this 20-20-20 and I'll do 2 scoops of that at 1/4 teaspoon per scoop. And I'll use my mixing stick here. Give it a good mix. And that's ready to go for my carrots. Now, I also want to fill up my 4-gallon backpack sprayer. So, just like the watering can, but double the size. Now, if I am doing water for the launch pad, the pumpkins, or even the sunflowers, I've got this Cool Bloom 0-10-10 now. So I've got a little bit of a different mix for that. We'll go through it in a bit. But first, we're going to fill this up, and then we're going to water the carrots. While this is filling up, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for watching my video. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Glad to have you here. Hopefully, the hose isn't making the audio quality too wonky. We'll find out. If it is, I'll just type it in post. I'll do some fixing. Work on some movie magic, if you will. Anyway, this guy here, 4 gallons. So, taking my micro pipette, still set to 1. Give it a little click. Push it down. Little click. Push down. Little click. Push it down. And a little click. Push it down. While this is filling up, I'll go ahead and add the blue stuff, the 20-20-20. That way it gets agitated as it's mixing up. And we're going to do 4 1/4 teaspoons, which means we're doing 1 full teaspoon total. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. The water's starting to turn a lovely blue color. And we're just about almost at 4 gallons. And there we go. Pop the filter back in. Pop the cap on. The sprayer is good to go. Now I keep the sprayer up on the deck just because it makes it easy for us to water the seedlings and the clone saplings that are up there. Let's go water the carrots though. Here we have the carrot patch. It's under the mulberry tree, as you can see here. And right now, it really needs to be weeded. But those are carrots mixed in between the weeds. This is a super rocky area. I wanted to see what the carrots would come out as, being it's all rocky. I figure they're going to look all forked and messed up. But that's all right, because I've got a secret that I'll take you guys over to in just a moment for how I'm going to get some perfect carrots, I think. Again, totally untested, beginner gardener. But I got some ideas and I got some theories, so. Just wanted to give you guys a close-up of the carrot bushes here, the carrot sprouts. Pretty soon I'm going to be switching the way I fertilize these guys. Today they're just getting 20-20-20, but starting next watering, we'll switch it up. We'll be giving them just CalMag and some Cool Bloom 01010. And we're going to be trying to pump up them roots and see what kind of crazy shapes we get. All right, here we are on the deck. Got a little secret to show you, something I've been working on, little special project. So we know those carrots that I showed you earlier are going to come out all wonky, which is expected. That's totally fine. But I do want some good carrots, some good looking straight carrots, some nice nanite supremes as they are. So what I've got going on, you can see my new freshly sprouted little saplings. I believe these guys were planted exactly 7 days ago. And they're in these tall fabric grow bags. So I'm expecting the carrots to go all the way down because they are supposed to be the really long guys. So we'll see what happens. That's willow water for rooting plants. That's hydroponic nutrients without anything growing in it except for algae. Here we have some grape clones and some rose clones, some anonymous peppers. All right, so next up, we're going to water the pumpkins. For that, we're going to take our pipette, set it to 1, and we're going to go ahead and grab the water hose. Get that going. We're going to do 2 the 1 unit. That's 2 1 milliliter of the CalMag. Next up, we're going to grab our 20-20-20. We'll do 2 scoops of that. Give it a quick stir with the stir stick. Next, we're going to take our pipette, pop the end off, swap it out for this other tip. We're going to grab some of this. This is 01010 General Hydroponics Cool Bloom. I bought it in bulk, then used the smaller container here to store it. And we're going to do 1 milliliter, then 0.8. So don't know if you can see that from here, but we're at 0.8. I'm going to pop this guy off, put the CalMag pipette on, because that's the one we start with. Then I'm going to close up my nutrients here. And let's go take this out to the pumpkins. As you can see, the pumpkin leaves are a little floppy. Not super floppy, but just enough that you can tell that they're thirsty. So let's go ahead and give them what they truly want, what they truly desire. I'm going to try and water the root ball. Don't know if you can see the watering can through all the foliage there. We're just going to give it a nice big drink, the whole 2 gallons. Then we'll go mix up another 2 gallons. And we'll feed the next plant. And then another 2 gallons in, we'll feed the next plant. Nice, relaxing watering. You can see the vine extending outwards. This one's vine extending this way. There's 3 pumpkin vines in here. There we go. That's 1 watering can. 2 more to go. Let's go whip up another batch. So, starting off, we add the water. Let that guy get nice and loud. Take our pipette, set it to 1. Pipette set to 1. Open the CalMag. Turn the water off. Doing 2 1 milliliters. There's that. Next up is the 20-20-20. Give it a stir first. Excuse me while I open this. We got the 20-20-20. Get a nice little 1/4 teaspoon there. In it goes. Grab another. And in it goes. Stir. Stir. Then excuse me while I do a swap on lids. I swapped pipette tips while we were at it. They're still set to 1. Then we do 0.8. And we give it a stir, stir, stir. Now we're ready for pumpkin 2. So pumpkin 2 is right in the middle. I usually like to get it by going around to this side. And you can see the vine right there. If we trace it all the way back, there's the root ball right there. You can see corn sticking out right next to it. We'll water them both here. You see the floppy, floppy leaves. Definitely wants a drink. So we'll give it the full 2 gallons, just like the other goy. And then we've got 1 more to go. These pumpkins, they drink up the water. Nom 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 nom. Probably should think about maybe a drip line over here with how much these pumpkins have been drinking. But I kind of like manually watering. It's fun. Keeps me closer to the garden too, you know? Can you see the flowers starting to sprout? This pumpkin's doing well. You've got a female flower on this guy. Right there, starting to grow. So 3rd verse, same as the 1st and the 2nd. Start with the water. Micro pipette set to 1. Gonna wait for the water to fill up here. Then we use the blue 20. How much do we do? 2 scoops of 1/4 teaspoon. That's 1. 2 healthy scoops. Give it a stir, stir, stir. Then we switch pipettes. Uh-oh, I lost my tip. There it is. And we open the mysterious brown liquid. And we do 1 at 1. And 1 at 0.8. Dial to 0.8. Hopefully you can see it from there. Give it 1 push. Give it 1 push. And swap the nozzle. Because we always start with CalMag. I don't know if it's true, but I've read that not starting with CalMag can lead to nutrient lockout. So you want to start with your calcium magnesium, then do your powder base, then your liquid base. Then if I really wanted to get serious, I should probably also pull out this pH meter and just give it a quick dip. And we're actually at about 6.8, which is totally gravy. That's about 6.7, 6.6. Yeah, we're fine. 6.5. That's perfect enough pH for us. Let's go water the third pumpkin. So this last guy, I like to water around from out back. You can see he's floppy too. These pumpkins are some needy little so-and-sos. But that's all right, because I will provide. Once again, we're aiming for the root ball, although you can't see it with how dense all this foliage is. Look at that corn stalk over there. Look at all the corn stalks. They're doing pretty well. Can't wait to have some sweet corn there. It's exciting. Almost finished watering the pumpkin here. Little bug on the watering can just flew off. And there we go. So that's the gist of how I fertilize. It varies from plant to plant, but for the most part, it's CalMag, 20-20-20, and some 0-10-10. The caveat to that is the potatoes and the corn, or not the corn, the potatoes and the carrots, rather. Those guys, once they get their first set of true leaves and get a little growth to them, I'm switching to just the CalMag and the Cool Bloom. So, from all of us here at Rancho Del Dunkzinski, I want to give a heartfelt thank you for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it. And we'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Leave a comment, share. We're trying to grow. And just like all the other plants here, right? Have a good one, folks. Kiffo. Kiff kiff. Kiffo. Hi. Hi, Kiff. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the pumpkins. Now that they've had their water, their wah-wah, these little babies are no longer floppy. They're all nice and upright, absorbing what's left of the sun before it goes down for the day. It's been a lovely day today. Anyway, thanks again. Bye, folks. We've got Director Luna sitting in the chair, waiting for me to finish the video.